Good morning, everybody, or maybe it's afternoon when you're watching this. Maybe it's nighttime, but I hope you're having an amazing day, whatever time you are watching this. We have so much going on out here at Cycle Ranch, and I usually don't stop to make these lives. Corey's been doing an amazing job with the marketing and getting all the word out there for everybody, but we got so much going on. I'm like, I gotta get back to doing some lives. So I'm gonna break down a few things that are happening in the next few weeks here, maybe even a little bit about 26, but mostly happening right now and in the next 2 weeks. So we got a lot of movement. So we got a skid steer out here right now, getting everything, all the sides of the jumps. We just did this on the night track. Now we're doing it on the national track. All the sides of the jumps, the back sides of the berms. Now he's shutting it off now that I'm going live here. Are getting cleaned up thanks to Christian Wilcox and David Rivera. David Rivera is actually donating the equipment. Christian's doing some work. Logan's doing work. I think Dave is doing some work as well. I haven't seen him yet today. He just celebrated his birthday out here. And I know I'm going quick. I'm talking fast. But I got a lot that I want to tell you guys about. So I was hoping to get you guys some shot. We also have not just this skid steer, but we also have something else over here I'll get to that's running to help improve this track. As most of you know, Vernon McKitty came out, was it last? Yeah, it was last week. So much has happened. But we also have an excavator that's been running. Well, that's not the one. We have two excavators out here. Here's the excavator I was going to show you. Getting all these jumps cleaned up for you guys, reclaiming a lot of that pristine dirt that you love so much. So maybe we'll get to see him doing a little bit of work in a few minutes here, but he's probably talking to whoever was in the skiddy, and they're probably just figuring out who's doing what right now. Guys, ladies, gentlemen, kids, everyone that comes out here and rides, we are pouring so much into this place right now. It's been an amazing summer for us. We beat our numbers top line, so we've just been investing all that overage into the facility. Mostly we were able to do it because the training's been taking off, the bike rentals have been taking off, the cabin rentals, all that stuff. We beat expectations on all those things. And we run a tight ship here, so we were able to save a little money and said, you know what, let's make this place even better for the riders. Let's make it even better. So it doesn't just end with track improvements. We're doing improvements around the facility beyond the track. I'm going to do that on another live and talk to you about that because they're happening right now. And I think maybe tomorrow or the next day, I'll be able to show you some of that. It might wait till Monday. We'll see how far we get. Some of you guys might get a sneak peek this weekend if you come on out. I'm going to sit backwards here because hopefully I can get if you guys can see that right there. Literally reaching over, cleaning all this brush out, making this place beautiful, and at the same time reclaiming the dirt that makes this place so special. Well, a lot of things make this place special, but the dirt is definitely one of them. So that stuff is happening, right? We had the Veterans MX event out here last weekend. And at the same time, I actually ended up going to Three Palms, brought a bunch of people with me to Three Palms for the Texas State Championships. It was an amazing event. My hat is off to, I wonder where that phrase comes from, my hat is off. If anybody knows, comment it here. Props out though. Props out to Emil and his whole staff over there at Three Palms. They did a great job. They crushed it last weekend. Over 550 entries. I think it was 558 or something like that for their opening round. We expect to see that this coming Sunday, not this Sunday, but the Sunday after, something close to that. For a single day event, over 500 entries is just monumental. It's huge. It says a lot about the health of the sport here in Texas. So we hope to see everybody out here racing Labor Day weekend, August 31st, for the Texas Statewide. I got to race up at Three Palms, had a blast. The energy is just off the charts. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's in a good mood. Everybody's excited about the new series, about all the tracks really working together finally. We've wanted this for quite some time, and it's finally coming to fruition. It's come to fruition, and even Clayton Miller was out at the race and actually helped me out a little bit, set my whole shot device for me 2 times. So thank you, Clayton. Got to race against Vernon McKitty. I got to race the Open A class against some fast guys. So it was just a fabulous weekend, and I expect the same thing to happen here in 2 weeks at Cycle Ranch. So I hope you guys come out this weekend to see these new track changes, all the improvements we made, get ready for this race. You know, we're open Saturday. We're open every day. Right now, the national track is closed. We will have practice Thursday night on the night track here, but national track is closed because we're doing so much work to get it ready. This weekend, it will be open, fully prepped for Saturday, water and spot prep for Sunday. We also have a training camp going on. If you want to get ready for that Texas statewide series, you can get that on our website or DM us and we'll send you the information for it. So we have a big training camp coming up this weekend to get everybody prepared for next weekend's race. It's going to be gangbusters. And also next weekend, we're going to be open for practice on Friday and Saturday and racing on Sunday. All right. So Friday we'll start off with a little bit of open practice, and then we'll go into organized practice pretty quickly. I think by 11 o'clock is the plan on the schedule. Getting you guys lots of track time. Maybe some of you have Fridays off from school and can get down here early and maybe even come out Thursday night and practice Thursday night, and then practice Friday, practice Saturday, and then practice will end early on Saturday so we can prep the track for Sunday and get it right for you guys. I think it's 2:45 is the schedule to end the practice, as long as everything runs smooth. So racing will start Sunday, Texas statewide practice will start at 7:30 in the morning. That's the plan right now. Practice is going to start at 7:30 in the morning. So make sure you guys are ready to come out and race. Dylan, good to see that you'll see you this weekend. Hopefully I'll be racing you next weekend. Other big news for you guys. Man, time flies. Not this weekend, but next weekend during the Texas statewide series, we will be celebrating 3 years reopened. 3 years me back here running this place with a solid team. Will be happening Labor Day weekend, right? So that's 3 years of us back here on the grind, making this place back to what it deserves to be for you guys, the riders, the racers, your families. So pretty excited about that. Can't believe it's been 3 years already. I do miss home a little bit, but this place and all you guys that come out here, the families, everybody, make it really nice. Living beach life is a beautiful thing. It's kind of a dream to be able to do. For those of you who know where I was living and what I was doing for a couple years, for 5 years before I came back here. There's a lot to miss for it, but you guys make it amazing. I don't even want to leave the property. I love the people that come out here. I love what we get to do together. And now I'm just riding dirt bikes all the time. So I feel very, very blessed to be here and be surrounded by the friends and family that we made here. It's a great place for my son. It's a great place for my wife. And that's because of you guys. My son doesn't even ride dirt bikes. My wife doesn't ride dirt bikes. So it's not just the motocross. It's really the environment that you guys bring, right? So we create the location, the venue, and we have a certain culture and we have certain values, and we do our best to keep everybody in that culture and that vibe. But you guys coming is what really makes it help. Like here I see Mike Jernigan just joined. Like I was building a deck on Saturday night, and Mike and his brother were out here, and they came over and they helped. Like that's really cool. I got Casey Doherty in there right now, who I race against, ride with all the time. He's helping, making a bunch of improvements with his wife, Terry. You guys are going to see them. So if you come this weekend, you'll see some of them. By statewide, I think we'll have significantly even more done, but we've all been on the grind. I don't even want to tell you about it yet. It's going to be a surprise for you to walk in here, and then probably next week I'll show you guys some videos of it. But Dude, this place is looking good. Not just outside, but inside. Like, we are hitting it from every single area. I see Mr. Lowry just joined us. He brought out the Veteran MX crew last week, 20 riders, all part of Veteran MX, and they got to do some training, some private ride time, all that stuff. It was just awesome. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? If you have questions about what's going on out here, chime in. Feel free, please, comment, share this so people know what's going on, people see this. It's really helpful to get the word out here. So many of you know that this year I made a bid at Loretta's. Trained a ton. We brought in trainers here. I rode more than I have in 10, 15 years. Just consistently building. Feel really good on the bike. Regional went pretty good. Local qualifier, the air qualifier we had here at Cycle Ranch went pretty good for me, really good for the facility. Like, AMA and MX Sports super happy with us and what we were able to do, and all the riders that came out. Everybody seemed like they had an amazing time. The track was great. And then I went off to regionals, and it started off with a crash in the first corner and a bike on top of me and some burns, and it didn't get much better. It really just was going the wrong direction the whole time, and I just had to just chalk it up like, you know what, Loretta's is not going to happen for me this year. And that was okay. I get to spend that time with my family. I've been dedicating so much to this place and riding and everything that it takes away from them. So for me, it was okay to take that loss, not do Loretta's. But, going to Loretta's is a big thing, and we all want to get, maybe not all of us, but most of us racers want to get to Loretta's, and we want to get to Loretta's, and we want to do well, and we want to get a top 10, and we want to get a podium, and we want to get a number 1 plate. And I was pretty bummed because I was like, man, that's now not in the cards, because I worked from my riding, my training, my health, my fitness, my mindset and everything from pretty much September of last year until I guess it was in June that we had the regional, and I was like, okay, I had to just let go of all that, as many people that didn't qualify did. So there goes, my Loretta's plate, my Loretta's podium, my Loretta's race. But funny thing happened. I was talking to Mike Burkeen, who's the head of AMA Motocross, a couple of days ago about next year, and us getting a qualifier, us getting a regional, and he said, we've checked all the boxes, we did everything we needed to do, and they will be working on that schedule in October, and they had no concerns, not like we had to change anything. They were very happy with how we handled every single thing that came up. There weren't too many issues with the race. I think there was only one time I had to call him and ask him about something, and I think it was more about handling this pit riding. That's what it was, actually, handling the pit riding, because they had a big crackdown on the pit riding. How do you want me to do this? And it wasn't fun for the rider. It wasn't fun for me to have to deliver the news, but that's the charge from the AMA. But that was the only issue we had over the whole weekend. Everything else ran smooth. We got them all the paperwork on time. We got them their check on time. We promoted everything the way they wanted to. They were super happy with us. And I hung up the phone with him, feeling pretty pumped about 26, the prospects of us getting certainly a qualifier and possibly a regional. I came back to the track. I was actually dropping my son off at school, driving back to the track when I talked to Mike. And then I got back to the track, and there was a little envelope from the AMA. I'm like, what could this be? What did we get from the AMA? So I'm going to show you guys. And I'm probably going to post this more so you guys get to see it. But it's pretty cool. So, Cycle Ranch. I might not have got an AMA Loretta Lynn's number 1 plate, personally. But Cycle Ranch, voila. There it is. Cycle Ranch got their number 1 plate. And that is really cool, because that's the whole team out here that make this place work, that get this plate. And we'll have this posted up, and hopefully we get one every single year, and we can keep posting them on the wall and do all that stuff. But that means a lot. It means a real lot to be able to have this. So many people work so hard for this, and I didn't even know that the tracks could get one. But apparently we did a good enough job that the AMA decided to send us our own as a track #1 plate. I've never seen these before. Maybe every track gets one. Maybe you have a Loretta's qualifier. But big shout out to the guys at the AMA that decided to do this. This is really meaningful. This is a lot of work went into making this event happen. And you know, we do it for the riders. We don't do it for awards. I didn't even know the award existed, right? But we got one. We got the #1 plate, AMA #1 plate for Loretta's wins. And hopefully we get to do more and more of them, right? So that's just cool. Really pumped for the entire team about this. And thank you guys for all coming out and doing, you know, being part of what we do here. So I don't know how long that was. Probably a pretty long live feed. If you have any questions, chime in right now. I'm going to run through the comments real quick. All these comments get erased when I repost this video. So Dylan says he's tempted to come out and race against me. So we'll see what happens with that. I think even though you've been on the couch for 2 months, you got the speed, bro. You got to come out this weekend and teach me that part. Jason Delaterre saying that we're doing an amazing effort, and appreciate the effort, appreciate the hard work. So thank you. Yeah, it takes a team. It takes, like, the whole community's involved. Like, people are showing up and working for free because they just want this place to be better. So if you come out here and ride, I'm not asking you to do work, but like clean up your spot, your area. That's super helpful, right? And you guys have been doing that. When the pit riding comes along, being cool in the pits, no wheelies, no crazy stuff. It's been happening. It's been super great to see you guys all like respect this place, respect it so that it can grow and thrive. I don't have to chase people around anymore and tell them not to do silly things. So thank you for that. And instead, you guys are like fun to hang out with, and we're all like doing stuff together. So it's just been really, really nice to have the people that come out here. Project Big Blue, I love. Cycle Ranch, thank you. I do too. We all do. And it's really cool to have all this. So I'm going to show you guys, turn this camera around, show you guys a little bit of what's going on. You probably hear some equipment. Check this out. So we unearthed, we've got this whole catch pond over here. I don't know if, let me see if I can get a spot where I can show you it. So I got this whole catch pond right here. That had a ton of dirt. That's back on the track. Been pulling a lot of the dirt out of the catch ponds. We got all these culverts that were in here that just, look at, they're filled with dirt. We unearthed those. So we'll be able to reuse those in a better spot. Maybe make a cool obstacle. Really cleaning up the sides of these jumps, as I was saying in the beginning. Right, so you can see here, they cleaned up all the side of the jumps. Right, but they're just kind of scraping the top layer off, keeping the roots in, so that if it rains, this stuff holds up, right? And that's what we really need to do. So cleaning up this infield right now over here on the skid steer, right? And they're just like, we're at that level right now where we're cleaning up the edges, right? Whereas before, like, just getting the doors open was a task. So hey, Project Big Blue, ATV Day. By the way, guys, we've also built we completely redid the vet track, and we'll continue to work on it. It's not done. It's a work in progress, but you can ride it, and it's got the full lap times. We just did some more work to it yesterday. Logan actually did a bunch of work to it yesterday. And the vet track has been kind of taken over by the ATVs. So the ATV guys have been coming out here on the weekends, riding that thing. Sorry, just picking up some water bottles. Gatorade. And it's kind of cool because the way the dirt is on that track is it doesn't destroy it for the motocrossers, because it doesn't rut up like deep ruts. There's sections that will, if we water it and prep it right. But instead it pushes the sand into ways that it ends up creating two pretty cool berms. And it makes it actually more vet friendly. It makes it super rideable. So bring out your ATVs. Come ride that new vet track. You guys are going to enjoy it. Like, been big groups coming out doing that. And then I can hit it with my moto, and I'm like, oh man. First time I was like, oh man, the ATVs got this. I didn't even get to ride it yet. I was kind of bummed. I was like, I wanted to ride the vet track. I haven't even ridden it. The ATVs got out there first. And the lines that they put in were like actually super fun. So it was a little different than how I would lay it out, but it kept, like, the fun factor was through the roof, and that's what I want for the vet track. Right? We went to Three Palms, rode their GP track a bunch of times, brought Logan out there. He had a blast, and I was like, this is what we need at Cycle Ranch. We need the vet track to be like the fun factor, like the GP track is at Three Palms, and we need it to be longer than it currently is, and we have the footprint to do it, and we have the dirt to do it, and everybody worked hard to do it. So mostly Logan though. So I think Lee Pattison was out there quite a bit helping out. Casey Doherty, I think, helped out. I went and built some stuff myself. So we'll keep growing it. I got JM saying they had a blast on Sunday. The vet track's perfect. Great, guys. Well, hey, I'm going to run. I got some calls to make because I do have a business to run here. We'll see if something comes of it before I say. I got just like some really, really good stuff that's happening. It's just been the flow. Feeling the flow, running this place more than I am on the dirt bike, and I'm almost 50 years old and I'm racing open pro sport. So that's a big testament to say this place it's really coming around, and it's thanks to every one of you, thanks to every one of the people that work out here, the team, everybody that donates their time. It's all because of you guys. So thank you, and we'll continue to work hard on all this stuff and I don't even know if we'll work hard. We're going to work our best. We're going to just do our best. We're going to try to be better today than we were yesterday, and tomorrow than we were today, and just keep doing that, keep making improvements as quickly as we can, making connections as quickly as we can, and fostering and nurturing every one of them that we possibly can keep up with. So thank you all for being part of this. God bless you. Have a beautiful week. I hope to see you on Thursday night. So tomorrow night and this weekend riding out here. Don't forget we have a training camp if you want to get signed up for that for this Texas State. Otherwise, we'll see you guys very soon. We are sold out of RV spots. We are sold out of cabins. We've been sold out for like 2 weeks. So that's all happening. If you want to get on the wait list, just email us and we'll put you on the wait list. All right, we'll hope to see you soon. Get pre-registered for racing next weekend and have a beautiful, beautiful week. God bless.